Welcome to the Don't Blink Jiu-Jitsu podcast. I'm your host, Israel Vasquez. And today I have a segment that I like to call Belizean MMA Highlight. And it's only right, it's only fitting that we interview the man of the hour, Frank Mac Vasquez. Frank is a Belizean MMA fighter who recently fought for the 145 amateur belt in Guatemala. Frank, thanks for taking this interview and thanks for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for having me, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, Frank is not a new MMA fighter. I know Frank for a very long time, and he's one of the pioneers. He's one of the guys that first started, fighting MMA in Belize, right? So, Frank, for those people that don't know you, uh, what would you say, or who would you say Frank Mac Vasquez is?
Ah, pretty much just an island guy, man, and I enjoy the world of martial arts in a whole. But yeah, pretty much I'm just an island guy.
All right, but what made you decide to start, training and fighting MMA? I mean, this we're talking about many years ago, right?
Yep, yep. Well, growing up as a kid, I always fascinated with the art of martial arts, in a whole, mainly karate because of all the discipline that
Right.
you receive from that sport, no? And
Yeah.
fell in love with mixed martial arts. I think when I was about 23, and from there I stick in.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Great. Mark, you first started training karate, right, with the Shotokan guys in Dangriga. Is that correct?
I did a little bit of it. See what happened. We started off when I started mixed martial arts. Our sensei at that time was the Salam, who run the
Salam. I remember.
Riga. So our
Right.
ground was influenced by the style of Shokotan.
And over the years, you've been working on your craft, you've been working on being a complete martial artist. And we saw little glimpses of that happen in not only this fight, but the past couple fights that you fought in San Pedro, you fought in Orange Walk, and now, you went to Guatemala and fought for the 145 amateur belt in that country. Tell me how that experience was for you.
Well, it's been a let's say a long run. Yes, I've always wanted a title, a championship in the art of martial arts. Yes, and so to get that achievement, it was really, really a big deal and a good accomplishment. So I'm very
Right.
satisfied with that step. I know so how do I say it's far from done yet. That's what.
Right, right. So you would say that this 145 belt is where you want to stay in this division. I know you fought before at 150, 155, but you expressed to me that you wanted to come down and challenge for that 145 belt, and you successfully made weight. Was it hard making that weight cut, or is you're comfortable at that weight?
No, I think I'll be staying at the 145 right now because it felt good. Yeah, I was
It
satisfied
felt
with it.
good. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a rough weight cut.
No, I didn't feel it that much. No. It was all right.
All right. All right. Sounds good. And how was your experience fighting in Guatemala? I mean, especially right now with everything going on with the pandemic and everything else. I can imagine it was just tough just making that trip, traveling and all that, right?
Yeah, the trip was very hard. Yeah, we did a lot of traveling, but over at Guatemala, it was very nice. It was a new experience. It's actually the first time I left the country, I believe. So
Oh
it
yeah.
was a very good experience. Yeah, it was
All
very.
right.
So the main thing we had to adjust with was the climate because where we
The
went to
climate
St. Marcos, it was a thing roughly over 7,000 feet. So yeah, it was very.
above sea level, right? So yeah, the altitude is very high, and sometimes that tends to affect you when you're competing. I don't know if you had that um that effect on you, or you were good with the altitude?
It was a little bit different because not something I used to, but I do a lot of training with my training mass, so I believe that helped me a lot.
Right, right. Okay. Frank, you're one of the guys in the country that I can say that you're training all the time. You're always in shape. You always look good. You know, pretty good physical shape. How do you go about doing that?
Well, out here on the island where I live, I have all my equipment that I need, and like I said,
Okay.
yeah, I just try to do something physical every day. And I'm in the gym now since I'm back competing. I'm in the gym like twice a day. That's in the morning and in the nighttime.
Okay, okay, that's good because a lot of people sometimes they train when they have an event coming up, but it's for you, I notice you've been
Like,
constantly keeping in shape.
yeah, yeah, that's a way of life for me now, man.
All right, all right.
Whenever I,
Uh,
yeah,
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. I was
whenever I get a chance, I'll break off the island. I either stop in at Diamond Grapplers in Belmopan, Prevail in Belize City, Dark Arts in Belize City, or I head up to Orange Walk. That's
Water
War
and
Train.
Rock. All right. And would you say that your home gym right now would be War Training Center? I guess
Yep,
that's the gym that you're representing.
yep.
Um, uh, what is next for you? What is next for Frank Mac Vasquez? As you won this 155 belt. Do you have to go back to Guatemala to defend it, or what is your next move?
Well, the next move is what we're working on is probably professional. So this was the probably going to be my last amateur fight. So yeah,
Okay. Okay, that's a big move. Is
yeah.
you think you are 100% ready to go professional at this point in time?
Well, I definitely think so, man. Yeah, I think I'm ready for it. Yeah,
All right, all right. So, I mean, we, Belize is small. We don't have a lot of events going on, especially right now with the pandemic, everything. So that probably means that you would have to leave the country to fight in a professional promotion, right?
yeah,
Okay, so that's the plan. You're looking to, get a contract somewhere, or you're just want to test the waters, uh, take another fight professional, in the professional league, or do you have some plans already in place?
yeah. Well, with the let's say the manager and organizer over at the War Training Center in Orange Walk, Silvino, he's setting up. So we're looking at probably hitting Texas, one of the big leagues up there in Texas.
Okay, I mean, that sounds good. That's the next step. Representing Belize, a lot of times we hear a lot of negativity, a lot of bad things happening in the country. So when the good things happen like this, we have to make sure we highlight it, right? What would be a message that you would send out to to the youths, to the young people looking up to you, looking up to the mixed martial artists in the country? How do they go about and achieving what you have achieved in the sport so far?
Yeah, well, you see, that's pretty much one of the main reasons why I still compete and I stay in the sport is because I wanted to grow in the country of Belize. I always acknowledge and applaud things what you guys are doing. And for me, I just keep on pushing because I want everyone to see that it's possible.
Right.
When you sit down and you watch all those guys competing, it doesn't have to be mixed martial arts. Any
Hmm.
sport in a whole.
Right.
If any kids in Belize have a dream to go out there and want to be that, I just want to let them know that it's possible. So I
Right.
put myself in the front and I go out and I do it.
Yep. Frank, we've had over the years, we've had a lot of different Belizean Americans in this sport. Albert Morales, there's Marian Renou, there's a couple other people that have competed. I think Kendrick Latchman and so on. Is there anybody that you look up to, that inspires you, that you say, I want to reach to that level that they are?
Uh, I would say Jeremy Mahon, the owner of War Training Center in Texas. He's a very, very cool guy, and I see him as a role model, because of all the people that he trained, all the guys he oversees, and so it's something that I would like to do in the future.
Definitely. All right. Definitely. And, Jeremy is an OG in the MMA sport, especially in his home state of Texas, and he now has a gym and, he's training other people. And, he even has gyms here in Belize with War Training Center, as an affiliate of War Texas. So definitely I can see that going. Mark, we know you're a busy guy, you told me the other day you're busy at work and so on, so I won't take a lot of your time. Is there anybody out there that you want to reach out to, give them thanks or appreciation for the support that you've had so far?
Definitely, man, definitely. Uh, I have to first foremost thank God for giving me health and strength.
Of
Every
course.
day
Yep.
I can wake up and do all the things that I enjoy. My family for the support,
Definitely.
and yeah, uh, like I said, I first started off with Sensei Salam.
Yeah.
He was the one that first took his wings and gave me all my backgrounds and all the stuff that I need.
Right.
The building. I must say a thanks to all the gyms in Belize, man, all the martial arts gyms in Belize, because they always have the door wide open for me, and I'd like to thank Silvino at the War Training Center for giving me an opportunity to accomplish a very long time dream of mine, and that is to get a title shot. Yep. So,
All right. Well, Mark, thank you very much. This is a short and sweet interview. I know, you have a, you know, busy life over there. So I know you train as much as you can. So keep it going. From my perspective, when I saw that you were going out to Guatemala to fight, I said, this is a great move for you because we need in Belize. Sometimes we don't have events as much as we want to. We need to stay active. We need to get out there. And I saw the work that you have been putting in. Training, even going as far as training jiu-jitsu in the gi. Reaching out to the seminars everywhere. So I must say, I applaud the work that you've been putting in, and congratulations on that belt. And I wish you all the best. And I hope that you can achieve that dream, which is to go pro. Right? Everybody wants to go to that professional league. So, Mark, again, thanks. And if any parting words, let me know.
sure, man. Thanks very much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. And I just want to say thanks again to all the gyms in Belize, man. War Training Center, Prevail Combat Club, Dark Arts, Diamond Grapplers. Thank you all. You guys helped me out a lot in this journey, and I really appreciate how your doors are always open. And to all the other people in Belize, if you're ever looking to get into the sports, there's plenty gyms around, plenty opportunity, so you can go for it and do it.
All right, great. Mark, once again, thank you. I really appreciate having you on this show, and hope to see you soon. And we train again, right?